So in today's web dev tip, we're going to look at getting a design created for our Rick and Roll web front end. So this is going to be the app that the user is generating the short URLs from. And I'll let you into a little secret about me. I'm not very good at doing designs myself. So what I normally do when I'm faced with this situation where I need to come up with some kind of design is find some inspiration from the web. So I've just pulled up a sketch resource website, so there's lots of different UIs and website wireframes, etc. And just on a quick search for websites, and you can see there's loads of different sketch designs that you can download for different types of web interfaces. And I just saw one down here, and it's this picture of this guy it was supposed to be like for a web agency, I believe. But I thought what might be quite cool, because we're doing our Rick and Roll project, is to have maybe this kind of hero style image with a picture of Rick Astley, and then our interface is going to be really simple. The website's going to be, there's not going to be a huge amount on there. We're just really going to have, at least for the start, one button to actually generate one of these short URLs. So what I was thinking really is we have something a bit like this, where we've got the hero image section, a little bit of title, maybe some menu options, links to the instructions which we'll be creating, but also just have one large placeholder where we've got the button as well, so we can click that, generate the short URL straight away. And it's not the most original or exciting of designs, but for our purposes it's going to be absolutely fine, and it'll just get us going, get something onto the web interface, and we can always come back and change it later. So this tutorial is really all just about where you can go to find help when you're stuck for creative resources, to find a web design, for example. And I do quite like to go for a sketch resource as well, because if you do want to download the sketch file, export any of the content and look at how it's been put together, you can do that. But you could just literally go onto Google, do a bit of a search for web designs, or even just have a look around at various different websites and take some inspiration from them. That's totally fine as well. In fact, if you do have your own ideas for coming up with designs, if you're not a particularly creative person, feel free to share them in the comments below. It'd be good to hear how you approach these sort of things. But that's just a really quick tutorial for today. In the next few tutorials, we're going to actually take this kind of style of design and implement it into the web interface, and then get that pushed up and live on our server. So that's it for this tutorial. Make sure you stay tuned for more web dev tips.